Does it get much cuter than this? This week, like every week from early March until early May, full boxes of little cheeping, peeping fluff balls arrive on Cape Cod. It's something of an annual tradition here, says Sarah Gums, an assistant manager with Agway, which sells thousands of chicks to Cape Codders each year from its Dennis and Orleans locations.
So we have chickens.
We do have chickens, little ladies. Yeah, so we get our chicks in from a hatchery called Hoover's Hatchery out of Iowa. And they have already been sexed, which means that most of them, or hopefully all of them, will be female chickens, and they are great layers. We start getting our chicks in the spring, early March. It's usually the first week of March, and then we will have them all the way until the first week of May.
This newly arrived box contains 50 of the traditional Rhode Island Reds, who are just 1 day old. These girls are just a bit older. Chickens come in hundreds of different varieties, each with slightly different characteristics, like egg color, temperament, laying volume, and cold hardiness. The little brownish one is a cinnamon queen, bred out of the Rhode Island Red and the silver lace Wyandotte. They can lay up to 250 eggs per year. The yellow fluffball is a Delaware, known for their calm and docile nature.
There are some varieties that, really just kind of just want to chill. Look, this one's ready to take a nap. A lot of people have been, really getting into it. It's fun and it's rewarding at the same time. I guess more around the pandemic, a little bit after, the egg prices were ridiculously high. And, we really did have a huge run-in on, customers really looking for, their own means of how do I get these eggs.
People have always kept chickens on Cape Cod, and regulations vary town to town. So if you're eyeing backyard chickens, be sure to confirm exactly which rules apply to your specific backyard.
Some already have raised chickens since, they were kids. Their parents did it and their grandparents did it, so, some people have done it, and so they already know what to expect when getting chickens. But then there's others that really have no idea and it's their first time ever doing it. So we make sure we give them, plenty of information. They go home with a nice packet and, we're here to answer any of their questions.
The babies that arrive at Agway come already vaccinated for coccidiosis and Merrick's disease. Breeders dust the vaccines into the shipping boxes, and there appears slight tinges of pink and blue on the chicks' heads. Gums says chickens are pretty straightforward. Ample warmth, water, and feed during their fast-growing baby stage, and then a safe living environment thereafter.
It's amazing when they come in, they're literally only a day or two old, and within a week, they already have started to get their feathers. Their necks are all so tall, they're jumping around, they're, climbing. So it's amazing how fast they grow. Obviously, like any other animal, a cat, a dog, you have to care for them. You have to make sure they're fed and they're watered, and they have a good living space, and they're tucked away at the in the evening so that they're protected from predators.
Baby with your little blue face.
I mean, we're getting in 100 chicks each week from, the beginning of March all the way until May. So, and we're getting, 100 chicks here. They're getting 50 chicks a week at our other store. It's definitely, there's a lot of chicks running around that, some people don't even know because they're hiding in everybody's backyard.